So, good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world. And welcome to another interview of the Shield Dude on a Couch. I'm your host, Hector, and today I'm joined by Guillermo from the band Rotten Filthy. They're a death thrash metal band from Brazil. Guillermo, how are you today?
Pretty well, thank you. And you?
I'm doing
How are you
good.
doing, man?
All good over here. So Rotten Filthy, you guys are from Brasilia. So tell us a little bit about, and you are the drummer of the band. Tell us a little bit
Yes.
about the history of the band, how you guys formed.
So, Rotten Filthy is started at 2009, a lot of time. So we passed through a lot of lineup, and we started playing thrash metal, influenced by Slayer, Old Sepultura, and Creator, uh, Machine Head, you know. And we passed through these changes of lineup, and we started to experiment more some things, And we recorded our first EP called Empires Will Fall in 2009, and we released this EP at MySpace, only on MySpace. We at this time that time we don't have YouTube neither. So time has passing, people have changed. We released Human Sovereign, our first album, recorded in Brazil, produced by a famous producer from Brazil, Licio Franco. And time has passed. We changed our lineup again. Our old singer James joined the band, and we experiment a lot in that album. The Aerophant. We recorded the album. You mix a jazz thing. We put some experimental and alternative songs. If you listen to the Aerophant, you can listen to some experiments, some things that we don't use to. And after the Aerophant, we passed through the COVID pandemic. So we have a break in the band in that moment. And in 2000, and past years, we rejoined the band, but the guys don't want to come. Live, we have many life changes, and I, I think, okay, I don't want to break the band. I don't want to stop the band again. I joined some other guys, and we restarted the band. So our new EP, Apotheosis, is a rebirth from Rotten Field.
Yeah. So I listened to that EP. It has a few tracks, but you have you have the single. What's the name of the single that you're promoting right now?
The Path of Mercury.
That one, which is a pretty cool combination of death metal with some thrash metal elements. So tell me a little bit about that track.
So we want to bring back our roots to us. The mix of death and thrash metal, a lot of influences from Slayer and Creator, and bring something new, something from the new school like Lamb of God, and maybe something from Gojira and Code Orange too. But just uh, a little soft of this band. Just a little influences, and we built the song, me and Marcos, the new guitarist, and we built the song thinking, okay, we have to build something very punchy, and the old things from thrash metal, like skate beat, and some breakdowns too. So the Path of Mercury has built based on these structures. And the lyrics, I like to write lyrics about spirituality and neo-paganism too. So we I continue to write lyrics about this. The I think that the focus, the lyrical focus of Rotting Filthy is talk about it, you know, talk about spirituality, talk about neo-paganism, the Afro-Brazilian religions too.
Okay. So I know that Brazil is legendary for some great metal bands. How's the metal scene right now in, I think you're in Brasilia, right?
Yes, I live in Brazil, and the state that I live is Rio Grande do Sul. It's very close to Argentina and very close to Uruguay and Paraguay. You know,
Okay.
so we live in the extreme south of Brazil. We're very distant from the great centers from our country. So we have a little bit of different influences in our songs because we don't have part we don't belong to the focal scene like
Okay.
many bands like São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro and Minas Gerais. So in the south of Brazil, the death metal is the song most the style that have most focus. We have many bands of death metal in the south of Brazil, like Rebellion, Crisium, you have to know, Dying Breed, Exterminate, and many other bands, Leviathan too. So we have a lot of bands here, a lot of bands of death metal, new bands, old bands, everything gathered together, and the scene. So we have like satellite cities in the south of Brazil that have some good things happen, good place to play, and bands releasing songs, releasing albums, releasing EPs. There's a scene, and in Brazil, I think that is the best moment in Brazil, in,
Awesome.
like a metal scene. We have many bands, we have many festivals too.
No, that's cool, and I want to show the artwork for the EP that you're going to be releasing. So I think it's in April that you're releasing the EP, right?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about,
So
yeah, Apotheosis. Tell me a little bit about the artwork. I know it's a picture, but tell me a little bit about what you wanted to what the band wanted to convey.
okay, Apotheosis, is like you don't know. So I want to send this message. Like I found an old picture of something that I don't know, and this this makes me scared. It's a little bit creepy. It's a little bit mysterious. So I have to put this on this artwork I made by myself. I made the artworks from Nothing Filthy, but I want to call some friends to do too. And the logo, of one friend of ours called Michael Risto that created this logo, new logo to us. We used to have a old logo, a different logo, you know.
Nope.
So it's like you see the artwork, you see a woman with two swords, you know.
Yeah. And there's something covering her eyes as well.
Like here is something that you don't see,
Okay.
you feel. So it's feel apotheosis, you know.
No, I know exactly what you mean. So yeah, it's a cool artwork. And Guillermo, you being the drummer, like growing up, like any which drummers were your favorites?
A lot of drummers, man. And my influence is based more on the things that the feelings that the drummers send to me, you know. Like I love Igor Cavalera. Igor Cavalera is one of my most influences. Uh, I love Jeff Toto, you know, Toto, Rosanna. I love them. I love him. And man, Dave Lombardo, Max Kolesny from Crisium. I really love the thrash and death metal drummers. Mauricio, you have to know Mauricio from the Extreme Drums channel.
Yes.
Mauricio is drummer from Nefast, is drummer from a band called The Order, and he's a legend in my state, you know, in Rio Grande do Sul. He's a true legend. Everyone loves him. He's awesome. And I have I love to say about the drummers from my my state, you know, like Mauricio, Israel. I love these guys. I love the guys. What was his name? Carlos Armani. He's an old drummer from.
Cool. So yeah, it seems like you have a varied set of influences. So Guillermo, what are
Yeah,
the plans for
I
Rotten Field?
love him. I love
Mhm.
her drums, you know.
Awesome. So now that you're going to put out this EP in April, what plans do the band have? Do you have some shows that you're going
Can
to
you
do once the EP is released?
Yes. So in May we have two shows. One in our city called Cachoeira do Sul, and we will do a show in a city closer to us called Santa Maria. Rotten Field actually don't do a lot of shows, you know. We have to do a few shows, just two or three by year, because in that time we focus on creating a new set list from the band, you know, new songs, compose new songs, release new songs and new EPs. So we focus most on the online work, I think, and the work of creating new songs, you know, compose new songs, new lyrics, find some new themes from the band, and that's it. In the year of in that year, this year, we'll do some like two shows, and okay, but we will release a lot of many songs. We actually we are composing a new EP called Polytheism. You know, there will be five songs in the same style, the mix of death and thrash metal, and we bring some new influences, some new elements in that song. You know,
Awesome. So you got the EP coming out and you're working on another EP of music, so it seems like the band's going to be quite busy. So Guillermo, I want to thank you for taking some time to chat with me from Brasilia to here to Puerto Rico. So before I let you go, anything that you like to say to the Rotten Filthy fans?
I just like to thank you guys. Thanks for very, very thanks for your time. And it was a big pleasure to me talk to you. Big honor. I I I just want to say it, thank you.
Yeah, no, it was awesome to talk with you, and I enjoyed listening to the upcoming EP. So Couchers, Rotten Filthy, check them out if you like death metal with thrash metal from Brazil.
Very, very
I'll post the link so you can follow the band. So Guillermo, I hope you have a great night, and thank you for chatting with me. So until next time, Couchers, this is Hector, the Shield Dude on a Couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch. Thank you and